I just think that this is a new comic, so you probably haven't heard of him yet on your program. But these are the people I vouch for. I think this guy is going to be huge, and I think he is absolutely terrific. And please welcome Mr. Christakis.
Thank you, Rich. That was so nice. How's it going, guys? Yeah. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I have type 1 diabetes, which that's the non-preventable kind of diabetes. Type 2 is the kind you get from lack of exercise and poor diet. Type 1, you just get it, which sucks because people will judge you anyway. They'll be like, I don't care you're diabetic, that's something you did to yourself. But I didn't. I literally did nothing to deserve this disease. I just have it. Granted, I know I look like I did, like I look like I have the fat kind of diabetes. I just don't. It's very frustrating for me to have to explain to people, like, yeah, I'm fat, but I'm not diseased fat. And granted, I am technically because I'm fat and I have diseases, but they're not from the fat. They're just their own separate, sad thing. People don't like it when you're sad for multiple reasons. I actually went to a diabetes camp for 3 years when I was a kid, which that sentence is like fuck repellent. Like if you're trying to not hook up with somebody, just yell that loudly until they go away. But I did it. You know, it was just like regular camp. The kids were just kind of vaguely more fat and sad. But it was a good time. You know, we actually partied. Once a week we would have a dance, and it was like a legit dance. They brought in girls from the girls' diabetes camp. They had a DJ. You just blast rave music. And if you were older than 15, you actually got to stay out dancing until 2 in the morning, which the first 2 years I couldn't do. I wasn't old enough. But the third year I went and I did, and it was so much fucking fun. I danced my ass off, I fingered a girl, and then I had a seizure. And that is a fucking night to remember. I don't know what the best night of your life was. Graduation, proposal, birth of your child. Fuck you, that's lame as shit. Mine is I fingered a girl and then had a seizure. Way more badass than all of you. I'm lucky that's all I did. I didn't want to show her my penis. I don't have a good penis. I feel like I have that look. Like I don't look like I have a... Here's how much of a nightmare my dick is. I actually showed my dick to a dick doctor recently, and it made him sad. Like I pulled it out, and he was like, ugh. Like, what do you mean, ugh? I made an appointment for you to see this today. I didn't just show it to you on the bus or something. Plus, that guy looks at gross dicks for a living. Like, that's what he does. Paid a medical school $800,000 to have the profession of looking at gross penis. And my dick bummed you out? Fuck you, dude. I want my copay back. Maybe a referral to a therapist. I'm feeling real suicidal. I probably have the worst dick in like a 100-mile radius. What else do I have that's sad? Okay. I guess back to diabetes. It's not a fun thing to have. It's a humiliating disease. This is actually a true story. I was going down on a lady one time, and I had to stop in the middle because I had low blood sugar. That's true. Like, I stopped. She's like, what's wrong? What's happening? I'm like, do you have juice? Like, what? Do you have juice? This is urgent. She went to her kitchen and she got me juice. I sat on the end of her bed, I drank a box of Juicy Juice, and I ate a Snickers bar like a 4-year-old instead of having sex with a lady. That is the saddest thing that has ever happened to me, and I have a dead mom, and I tried to kill myself when I was 16. Somebody over there really liked that. I'll do it again, it'll be twice as funny, huh? All right. Okay. Somerville, I like you guys. You guys are cool. Tolerant bunch. That's fucking awesome, you know. I'm from Cape Cod. I don't think we're as tolerant, you know. We like to think we are. Like, I have a friend, he's homophobic. He doesn't realize he's homophobic. He always complains about looking gay. It's like, oh man, everybody thinks I look gay. Like, so I don't even know what that means, but who cares? It's like, well, like, I don't have a problem with gay people. I just don't want to look gay. It's like, clearly you have a problem with gay people if you don't want to look gay, dude. It's like, no, it's just like, people think that I look like I fuck men. I don't like that. Really, that's your big complaint. People think you look like you fuck men. Dude, people think I look like I fuck nobody. That is so much worse. I look like I fuck nobody and sit in a gaming chair all sad. Stop bragging at me. Do you guys game at all? Anybody here? Yeah. I don't know. I think I game too much. It's been impeding my life lately. It's just too much. I don't know. My dad always complains. I play those video games. You're going to burn a hole in your brain playing those games. So, maybe I don't need my brain to not have holes in it. Like, you ever think of that? What am I going to put there? Memories? The time I shit myself on the school field trip to the Renaissance Fair? What about that time my geometry tutor grabbed my penis in the back of the library? Fuck you. I'm putting Fallout New Vegas and World of Warcraft in those respective holes. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it. Wasn't a... So what, Fatso? You got kind of molested? It doesn't... All right. Whatever. All right. On with this. I have an immigrant father, which basically just means I got yelled at all the time growing up for no reason. He'd yell at me, but he'd cover it up. He'd be like, I'm not yelling, this is how I talk. And motherfucker, you have a vein popping out of your neck and your forehead right now. That's not how you talk. I do call my dad motherfucker. It's like an inside joke for me. He's fucked several moms. He's fucked a totally unacceptable amount of mothers to not be called on it ever. He fucked my dead mom. That's true, he fucked my dead mom. That's a horrible thing to say. She was like alive at the time. I was like, it's probably the worst way you could say that. Basically, my dad had sex with my mom for a long time. And then he stopped having sex with my mom, and she died from sleep apnea 15 years later. Sure. Those two things aren't connected. Kind of just made it sound like they were. Be funny if they were. Like, my mom didn't die from sleep apnea. My mom died from not fucking my dad for 15 years, related illnesses. And anybody that fucks my dad and then stops fucking my dad dies from sleep apnea 15 years later. Like my dad's dick is cursed. Like pirate treasure. Oh no! Cortez! All right, that's it for me. You guys have been so lovely.
Oh, Christakis, ladies and gentlemen. I think he feels better. We have a couple of announcements to make.